Welcome to Reddit Reader. How did you turn your life around? Stopped caring about things I can't control and put all my energy into the things I can. It sounds hard, but there's actually a lot you can control, and that doesn't leave much room for the other shit. I got injured in a car accident, rear-ended, lost my business, and my wife of 19 years eventually left for another man, leaving behind a 17-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. No job, no car, no money, 2 kids, and $2,000 a month in rent coming due. 2 days after she left, I took my real estate license test. I passed. I had planned to surprise her, but hid that I was studying in case I failed. Either way, it wasn't enough, and I ended up taking a job at Amazon. I worked a graveyard shift while my daughter stayed home with my son. I also did open houses on the weekend and hoped someone would walk in unrepresented. It still wasn't enough, so I signed up to drive Uber and Lyft. I had been able to pick up a decent vehicle from a family member for cheap, and I was in business. I switched my graveyard shift to a day shift and started driving through the nights. The money was alright, but I realized I could make a little more if I switched from Amazon to another large company in the area, so I did. I did that for about a year. Things were okay, I was making good money, and then Coldwell Banker fired me. I didn't think Coldwell fired anyone as long as they were paying their dues. I had never sold a house, so all it meant was that I needed to switch to another broker. Turns out, that was a blessing in disguise. A friend called on my way to sign with Keller Williams and convinced me to sign with a temp agency. I was skeptical, but hey, what did I have to lose? The first and second day I was placed with Toll Brothers. It was alright, and I could see myself doing that. On the third day, I was sent to a local developer, and my world was changed. The broker of record and the local developer took me under their wing. After a few months, they hired me away from my temp broker, gave me a salary and commissions, and provided me with an opportunity to change my kids' lives forever. I was able to go from working 4 jobs to just one, and I have learned more about myself than I could have ever imagined possible. It's been 3.5 long years, but I wouldn't change a thing if I could. When I was a teenager, I was homeless. A lot of places wouldn't hire me because I had no experience or interview clothes. I went to the Board of Education and begged the HR lady to give me a chance at any job. I told her I'd scrub the school with a toothbrush if they paid me. They made me a general sub for clerical. I took a call for one of the bad neighborhood schools that some others turned down. Walked across town to get there every day, so I had to start walking at 4:30 a.m. to be on time. I wore dress clothes from a church mission that were way too big, but I did my best. After 4 months, they gave me a long-term position, then a permanent one with benefits. I saved up enough for an apartment, finding a landlord okay with renting to an 18-year-old homeless girl was hard, and started college. I haven't been homeless a day since in the last 15 years. I even have a house now. Quit a job that wasn't making me happy, went back to college. Reading more and using social media less. I'm almost at the point where I can just delete Reddit. Almost. I decided to stop comparing myself to my brother and try to focus on the improvable. I quit drinking when I was 24, went back to college when I was 26, and graduated at 29. Paid off my debt slowly but surely, and worked my ass off to buy a house. Took years, but it was worth it. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and subscribe so you don't miss our next upload.